Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Late Night Brew, where we talk to brews first and then we get around to the business afterwards. I'm Robert Buck, also known as Buck, as always, and with me tonight on the show for the third and final episode is Josh. Welcome back once again.
Thank you.
Awesome. Tonight, we're going to be answering the questions of what contextual relevance is for Rimo3, where it fits, and what benefits image customization provides. But first, you know the drill now, Josh. What brew are you having with me?
So today up here, it's a little bit chilly, so I've decided to go with a steeped Earl Grey.
Ooh, now, important question. What brand Earl Grey?
That is the million-dollar question. Whatever one came from the grocery store and I took out of the cupboard this morning, I think is the correct answer.
I love it. It works for me. My wife's a huge fan of Earl Grey. That's why I asked. I've got myself a Mind Haze from Firestone Walker. Hopical. It's a tropical IPA. It's really good. Not brutally hoppy at all. So it's a very easy drink. Nice. Now, to the good stuff. Josh, Rimo3 embraces the concept of contextual relevance. What is that? What does that involve?
Yeah, good question. So, and it's exactly true. Rimo3 doesn't embrace contextual relevance. And when we break it down, there's really two key pieces that make up Rimo3's ability to support contextual relevance. It's the applications and then the customized operating environments in which the applications interact with, right? So if we look at the apps, we all know there's homegrown apps, in-house developed applications that are unique to that enterprise and that enterprise only. There's not another copy of it, existing on the face of the planet. But even on the commercial side, so the COPS, commercial off-the-shelf applications, if you look at those and how they get onboarded into the enterprise, there's a high probability that those off-the-shelf apps are being packaged or virtualized or shimmed. And what that results in is just really fundamentally changing what that vendor's off-the-shelf offering is for that app. And then the operating systems themselves, it's all about the configuration sets, right? How that enterprise configures their operating builds. There could be multiple images, different versions. Then we take the COTS app, for example, you apply that when a vendor states that a certain application is compatible with a certain version, that doesn't necessarily mean that that app is, verified with the customizations, right? Therefore, being able to incorporate that contextual relevance piece as a part of your automated testing cycle allows to support for unique apps on unique environments.
Yeah, so if I could see if I understood that and sum it up in a neat little, what I would call a soundbite of it takes into account all of the things that make your environment yours. And then when it's testing it, it's taking all of those things into a consideration and making sure that your customizations are accounted for when you're looking at this app update, upgrade, what have you.
Exactly.
Awesome. Now, image customizations. What kind of improvements are we talking about that you get utilizing them and that it provides over just using the off-the-shelf image for your testing?
Yeah, it truly, I mean, in terms of improvements, it creates a world of difference, right? Is being able to test against those specific builds allows Rimo3 to really enrich the data and create more compelling data insights by essentially expanding out the test case, adding more variables in dynamically that only exist in those environments. So some examples of those are, back-end resources, license servers, databases, file shares, all of these things that the apps may need to install and function. Right? We've all lived the dependency world, runtimes, JREs, C++s, right? That live on every enterprise image, across the company. Those different versions of those. How do we know, right? The only way is to actually test. And then last but not least, I'd say the biggest component there for the image or the environment customization are the GPOs. Policies are king. They control the access and authorization at a finite level, right? So being able to include all of these just really delivers more of a compelling outcome, right? It's more accurate results from the testing.
Awesome. And more accurate means less troubles, cleaner rollout, better experience, whether you're end user or the guy sitting behind the desk as it were supporting them.
Correct. It's tangible proof, right? It's not just a line item on an existing whitelist or in a document. It's actual tangible proof that you can move or modernize whatever your initiative is, with accuracy and more importantly, confidence.
Absolutely. And that is a phenomenal point to unfortunately wrap up our time today for the show. I hope everyone enjoyed. Josh, I've loved having you on here for the series. Thank you so very much for your time. I really appreciate sharing a brew with you.
Great. Likewise. Thanks, Buck.
Definitely. If anyone has any questions, wants to know more, please get in touch. All of our information is below. As always, if you have an idea, something you'd like to learn more about, please reach out. Until next time, though, take care. Have a great day.